Maggie.
What is it?
Maggie?
Maggie? How come you're out here?
For a lot of reasons, but predominant, I mean, for the very obvious reason that our justice system is completely made against the black community, against communities of color, which is evident in the number of black and other people of color who are incarcerated in our prisons. It's evident in the way that it's handled in terms of just the fear of people of color, particularly black men. It's pervasive. Whether or not it's conscious, it's pervasive even within our police force, which has resulted in things like the death of Mike Brown, and of Gardner, and so many others, Tamir Rice. And it's evident here in Chicago too. I mean, it was only 20 years ago that Burge was taken out of office and he tortured hundreds of black men in order to get false confessions. So it's evident that our system is failing a large number of people of color based on the color of their skin. So we're not past racism in this country.
How many of these days have you been out to so far? Have you been out to a bunch of these?
I actually live in Cincinnati, so this is my first day out in Chicago.
Okay. What's your last name?
Kane, K-A-N-E.
Okay. So do you feel like your voice is being heard going around town here, doing what you're doing right now? Do you feel confident that people are hearing you?
I hope collectively, yes. I hope collectively we're being heard. I mean, watching the news last night, it was obvious that this is something that's springing up in cities across America. It's happening in Cincinnati, it's happening in New York, in Seattle in small numbers, but it's happening everywhere. So I think this is the first time, I mean, obviously I'm kind of young, I'm only 21, but talking to my mom, like this is the biggest or like most widespread protest since the 1960s. So that speaks volumes. What
was it about, since it was Cincinnati's a little smaller, were you hoping for something bigger? Is that what you were kind of going for? Is that why you came to Chicago?
Well, I go to school in Chicago and I work for the Chicago Innocence Project. But I've been back home for break. So I came back for my internship, but also for this.
Gotcha. So thank you for your time. It's very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.